Each year, we have the honor and privilege of publicly acknowledging various members and friends of IIDA, as well as luminaries in the field of design for their achievement. This year's honorees are a premier group whose accolades are well-deserved. Recipients, when your name is announced, please come to the podium to accept your award. Audience, clap wildly and cheer when you, just keep it lively. Remember, live stream. We want to make the people who are watching via live stream just feel the need to be here next year. All right. Our first award of the afternoon is the IIDA Star Award. The IIDA Star Award recognizes and celebrates contributions that have significantly impacted the interior design industry by either an individual or an organization. Renowned architect and founder of IA Interior Architects, David Mourning, has shaped the practice of commercial interior design and is among the industry pioneers credited with creating a blueprint for the modern interior design firm. An architect and interior designer for more than 30 years, David founded IA in 1984. Under his direction, IA has become the world's largest employee-owned architecture firm dedicated exclusively to workplace design. David's expertise in management, marketing, and design has solidified IA's position as a global leader in visionary workplace design and propelled IA's rapid growth to include 20 offices on 3 continents, in addition to alliances with firms around the world. David is an IIDA Fellow. He is a member of Cornet Global and the American Institute of Architects, and he has served as a commissioner on the California State Board of Architectural Examiners. In 2015, David was honored by Contract Magazine with its 13th Annual Legend Award. We are so pleased to honor and celebrate my friend David Mourning as this year's IIDA Star Award recipient. David?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Have your paper?
I got it. Yeah, my speech. Thanks, guys. I made the mistake of getting my knee replaced. I thought I'd work it into coming to Chicago. That's the bad news. The good news is that Cheryl did the surgery.
Very handy.
Anyway, the message here is that, Cheryl, I'm not a star. The stars in what we do are the gifted professionals, the gifted designers in our profession. And there are many, many in this room today. I'm not a star, but I've wished on more than a few to make things happen and make my dreams come true. And if your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. And mine certainly did. I want to tell you a quick story about a time and a place and a wish and a dream that I had 33 some years ago. The time was 1984, and it was a great time to start a design firm. In 1984, the Dow Jones average was at 1,200. Can you imagine that? And would begin 15 years of uninterrupted growth. Apple introduced the Macintosh computer, and Ronald Reagan was elected to his second term, and he was pumping billions into the Southern California economy, the place. As a result, Los Angeles was booming, and that year LA would host the Olympics, and the place just sparkled. LA was a great place to start a design firm, an interior design firm, an interior architecture firm. The firm would be named for what we do, interior architecture, and who we are, interior architects. IA Interior Architects. At the time, most, if not all, interiors practices, at least those that were national, which is what I wanted to build, were a subset, a division of an architectural firm, or God help us, an engineering firm. Okay? You've all been there. The firm I've been with for 8 years prior, EPR, was a counterpart to Gensler, and they did brilliant interiors. It was 90% of their work. and it was certainly all of their profits. The other 10% was base building architecture. You've all been there, right? I mean, it's amazing. But it was the architects who did that work, who dominated the firm and ran the practice. This was typical in the interiors profession back then, maybe even now, right? The base building guys, and they were guys, they ruled the roost. And in 1984, I felt it was time to take the practice of interiors out of the back room and let it shine on its own. That was the dream, and guess what? It came true. The vision was that even though IIA was licensed and incorporated as an architectural firm, we would not practice base building architecture. We would be architects from the inside out. We would be interior architects. The dream was to build a national architectural firm that only does interior design. I thought that would be a brand differentiator, something to set us apart with the name Interior Architects, Inc. as an easily remembered brand. What I found, however, was that there was something which was much more powerful that happened. And the real strength in the concept of just practicing interior design and not doing base building work was what it meant for the people that wanted to join the firm. And I soon realized that there were a great number of professionals that found the concept of only practicing interiors as a standalone discipline to be liberating. They were tired of being second-class citizens. They loved the practice of interior design, and they wanted to build a firm that was unique and focused exclusively on what they loved to do. And build it they did. As Cheryl said, today, IIA has 20 offices and over 500 professionals. Interior design is an exciting, highly creative, and fun profession. It does not need to be and shouldn't be a subset, a division, or a subservient part of an architectural firm. In any organization, it's always all about the people. And when all of the people in the firm have the same focus, it's an incredibly powerful thing. And when those same people have been given the liberty to practice and manage what they love, there creates a work environment full of enthusiasm and palpable energy. You can feel it. There's also another liberating thing that's happening at IIA, and that's the role of women in our firm. Most architectural firms are run by men, so women take a back seat. At IIA, that's not the case. 90% of all our new offices and the majority of all our offices are run by women. Yeah. As it should be. These women are dynamic and driven. They're driven to not only succeed and prosper within the firm, but also to give back to our profession and to our communities. A great example of that is your outgoing president and new fellow, Marlene Litteriano. Let's hear it from Marlene. Congratulations, Marlene. We're all very, very proud of what you've done and extremely thankful for what you've done for the IIDA. Thank you so much. Another example of an extraordinary woman is your CEO, Cheryl Durst. Cheryl, you're an incredible leader, and we're so fortunate to have you leading the show. You're our star, Cheryl, not me. But thank you very much. Thank you for this wonderful honor. Thank you.